Hey everyone, you ever stop and think about what happens to all those incredible, one-of-a-kind gifts that world leaders get? We're talking about things that are part history, part diplomacy, and just, well, really cool. Let's dive in and follow the journey of some of these amazing items.
So just imagine this for a second. India's Prime Minister receives a jersey signed by the one and only Lionel Messi. What do you do with that? Does it get framed in an office? Tucked away in a museum? Well, the real answer is actually way more interesting, and it has a huge impact.
To really get what happens, first, you've got to see the gifts themselves. And for Prime Minister Modi's 75th birthday, the collection was truly remarkable.
You know, every single gift here tells a story. That Messi jersey, that's classic sports diplomacy. A Kadamb tree sapling from King Charles III, that's green diplomacy in action, a symbol of a shared promise to protect the environment. And then you have hundreds of traditional Indian artworks, from beautiful shawls to stunning paintings.
The gifts from his own constituency, Varanasi, are especially meaningful. We're talking 75 distinct items, and a lot of them are GI tagged. That basically means they are certified as unique to that region. Things like world-famous Varanasi silk and this incredible pink enameling. It's all a showcase of the city's amazing artistic heritage.
So, this is an absolutely incredible collection of items. But what happens to them next? This is where the story gets even bigger.
Right, this is the big question. Where do all these symbolic and valuable items actually end up? As you're about to see, the whole process is completely open, and the reason behind it is, honestly, pretty inspiring.
Okay, so here's exactly how it works. First, every single gift is officially cataloged. Then, they get put up for a public e-auction, and that means any citizen, you or me, could bid on them. But the final step, step 4, that's the most important part. 100% of the money raised goes directly to a national cause.
And what is that cause? Well, it's a mission that is environmentally critical and at the same time culturally sacred to millions and millions of people across India.
That mission is the Namami Gange program. This is a massive, all-in conservation effort to clean up and bring back to life the River Ganga. It's all about tackling pollution head-on and restoring the health of one of the world's most vital and revered rivers.
So, the money raised from auctioning that Messi jersey and everything else has a very real, very tangible impact. It pays for concrete actions like building new sewage treatment plants, physically cleaning the river's surface, protecting the wildlife in and around the river, and planting huge new forests along its banks. And this is what's so cool. It completely transforms the whole act of gift-giving. It becomes an exercise in something called Jan Bhagidari, which is this powerful idea of public participation. The citizens who bid on these items aren't just buying a memento, they're directly funding a national mission. They're part of the solution.
Now, beyond the physical gifts, the occasion was also marked by this just huge wave of well wishes from all around the world.
The greetings came from literally every level of society. You had international leaders like Russia's Vladimir Putin sending messages. At home, you had national dignitaries leading the greetings. And at the same time, there was this massive outpouring online from everyday citizens, sports icons, and movie stars.
The official sentiment of the day was really captured perfectly in this message from India's President, Draupadi Murmu, who wished him health and continued service to the nation.
What's pretty significant here is that the greetings came from all across the political spectrum. In a real display of political decorum, key opposition figures also extended their wishes, which marked a rare moment of unity.
And you know, when you look at the whole picture, this process of auctioning gifts for a national cause, it isn't just a one-off thing. It's actually part of a tradition that's been built over several years now.
So this is really the main takeaway. It's a system that takes personal gestures of goodwill and, through a totally transparent process, transforms them into a collective mission for the entire nation. It brilliantly turns a personal occasion into a public purpose.
And that really leaves us with a final thought to chew on. This story shows one really powerful way to do it, and it raises a fascinating question. In what other ways can a simple personal gesture be amplified to create a true national movement? Thanks so much for joining me.